Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for this very special, long time coming spirits review of Patron Sherry Cask Finished. Folks, I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. You can, of course, find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. And I am joined this evening by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
the 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, quadruple distilled, non-jail filtered, your blend master of ceremonies himself, and the patron saint of Sherry Cask Finish, Tony fucking G.
Wow. I didn't know that was something that needed a patron saint.
And now it does. And now here I am.
Wow. That's
it's only fitting to be the patron saint of Sherry Finish with Patron Sherry Finish. Did you know that tequila could be Sherry Finish? Because I sure didn't.
Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, okay, gotta give this a shot. I found this at Wine, Beer, and Spirits in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay.
And when I saw this, and this didn't come cheap either. So this is
not.
Añejo Tequila, which means aged. Sherry cask aged. Yeah, hang on, let me.
Booyah. I liked it. I mean, look at that pork. That is just a... Wow.
For a tequila, it's pretty impressive.
It's brown like whiskey.
Well, that's from the sherry.
I know. Just let me pretend. So this guy right here is only 40%, 80 proof. Certification hand bottling HP 22207. Hecho en Mexico, 100% de agave.
It's hecho.
Just, okay.
No, I got quite a lecture about that one time. I went my whole life thinking it was hencho until I was like 32 years old.
Okay.
Then I got kind of a lecture about that.
Cask Collection Tequila, and we are big fans of Patron. Now, we had some of the finest tequila that's ever been tasted on this channel.
Their estate release, which...
the finest tequila I've ever had. This is the Sherry Cask, born in the aging room of Hacienda Patron Distillery in Jalisco, Mexico. This limited production tequila has matured for more than 2 years in Oloroso sherry barrels. These oak casks impart a pronounced and complex aroma and taste. Nope. Gonna stop right there.
Take that to your nose immediately.
That's tequila.
With a hint of butterscotch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, kind of pronounced
like
butterscotch.
A dried fruit butterscotch. Huh.
Not
almost
what I was
like
expecting.
It's almost like a... Oh. Hard candy I'm thinking of.
Werther's?
Okay, sure, Werther's, but... Okay, it's going to be a combination. If you took a Werther's, a root beer barrel, and those funky looking... they're not red, they're not purple, they're not maroon, and they're kind of crunchy and kind of chewy, and I don't know what the hell they are. I can't think of what they're called. Well,
I mean, with a description like that...
I know, how can you not?
Obviously.
They're like about that big. No. It's like a... It's not a chocolate. I know I'm...
Reasons?
No, I'll think of it when we're done recording, and I'll be super pissed. You can just edit that in later.
With all that being said...
But it's still tequila.
It's Langevati. Sweeter tequila.
Prunes.
That makes sense. From sherry.
Yeah. Heavy prune. Very sweet. Really, not a lot of tequila flavor here. Like the nose. Oh, yeah. It's heavy tequila, but...
Yeah, the palate is not very... Like, it's not like some scotches that I've had that it's like you're almost having sherry. This is, like you said, it's a very particular, like,
it's a low proof tequila. So the sherry finish here is masking the tequila very, very heavily. And if you put this in front of me blind and didn't tell me this was tequila or let me smell it, just let me sip it like such,
I have a hard time picking out what it was.
I would probably guess Scotch. I really would. I mean, obviously the sherry casking, but like, there's not a lot of tequila there on the palate.
My first place would go with some kind of weird mezcal because it just kind of gives me.
Sure, yeah, there's more of a mezcal flavor than the tequila flavor, sure, but that just tastes like sherry finished Scotch.
Interesting.
There's no tequila finish there. I mean, it's just.
Well, T, we're going to grade this in a couple of 5-star scales, and this one's going to be all
yeah, this is going to be a mixed bag of nonsense.
We're going to grade this as a tequila. We're going to grade this as a cask-aged spirit.
Okay.
We're going to grade this as a Patron release. We're going to grade this on its shelving. And for those new to the show, the secret fifth question. So, as a tequila.
2.
Really?
This is not tequila.
This is not prototypical.
This isn't even close to prototypical. Like, if I really dig deep on the palate, I might almost be able to taste a little bit of tequila. So if you like tequila and you hate Scotch, this might be the worst tequila you have ever fucking had.
Now, if you love Scotch,
and if you love Scotch and hate tequila, this is gonna be the best tequila you have ever had.
This is a good tequila for Scotch drinkers.
This is just not. It's not like this is a go crazy tequila. Like this is. We know what this is. We've said this about pretty much anything that uses a finish. They took their not great product, masked it with a cask finish.
I didn't want to say that in the minute I sip this, like, okay, so they were fixing something.
They fixed something. They took something that was cheap, that they could get rid of, and they fixed it with a delicious sherry finish. It works, don't get me wrong, but this isn't tequila. So 2.
I'm gonna give it.
Now you can tell me I'm wrong, and I'll
give
tell you
it
you're
3
wrong.
stars because you could put this in any tequila cocktail, and
and I could pour fucking Jack Daniels and make a margarita. I could.
Well, give me time here. I'll be a little more.
3. What makes this a 3-star tequila? What?
Butterscotch.
Oh, you know all those classic tequilas with those butterscotch notes.
Okay, fine. 275. You talk me into it. All right, you talk me into it. All right, now as a cask-aged
butterscotch.
Yeah,
of tequila.
As tequila is known to have.
Yes, tequila is known to have. Yeah.
What would you give this as a cask-aged spirit?
This is all in the casking. It's a sherry finish cask, so
that makes you think it's Scotch.
There's no. So it was matured for more than 2 years. So again, this was not a quality tequila. We knew this because of the casking. Oloroso sherry barrels, perfectly fine. These oak casks impart a pronounced complex aroma and taste of caramel, vanilla, clove, dried fruit, and pecans. Okay, the pecan makes a lot of sense. I'm not getting a lot of vanilla caramel. I'm not a big clove aficionado. So,
big clove.
Big clove fan, yeah.
Big clove fan, are you there, T?
So yeah, this is.
And we all love pecans here at the K.O.E Nation.
This is all in the casking, in my opinion.
Pecan.
They took a substandard tequila and they fixed it, and it worked. It worked for what they were trying to do. So I'm gonna go 3.75 because they took what could have been a very substandard tequila and made something unique and fixed it.
I enjoy this.
This is nice.
I'm gonna go 4 stars as a cask aged spirit.
Okay.
Now as a Patron release.
I really like Standard Patron. I think it's really, really good.
Their estate release is the finest tequila I've ever had.
Best tequila
and that is why this is a disappointment, because this is in the same bottle as their estate release. Okay, so...
What you expect? You knew it was a fixed job. You should have known that.
I didn't want to believe it. Okay?
That doesn't mean it's bad quality, though, because they took something that was probably below average, or average, and they did a really good job.
Let's keep going here.
They did a really good job Sherry Cask finishing this.
So as a Patron release, I'm going to give it 2.25.
I think they went above and beyond with this, because they could have just discarded it or sold it as something. They could have put this under a different label and sold it really cheap. And so they took the time to fix it. So I'm going to go 3.
3 stars? Okay, okay. You know what? You convinced me to kick it up to 2.5. Okay. Now, shelving. This one's weird.
It's such an anomaly.
I would have this front and center middle shelf.
Yeah,
so
middle
people
shelf.
Can try it just because it's so weird.
Yeah, middle.
That it's more something that, yeah, I'll come to it on occasion, but I really just want other people to try it.
You know what? I'm going to go back. I got to go back. 3.25 is Cask.
Okay.
Or no, as Patron, sorry.
Okay.
Because this... People are familiar with the Patron brand. That's one that... people who don't just go, oh, yeah, give me a shot of Jose Cuervo. They seek out Patron. This is one that's going to catch their attention, and I think it's delicious. It's not the estate release, but
it's not.
It's really good.
House style. It's not like anything you've ever had before.
No.
Like I said, like
it tastes like scotch.
Pecans,
so
butterscotch. It's an oddball, but I love it. But it's one that I like.
This isn't swill on the bottom shelf, but
no, but it's.
If they would have used like an estate release quality product with a sherry finish, then it's a top shelf all day.
Now here's where it gets.
But it's a middle shelf, yeah.
The secret 6th question: when this bottle runs empty, will I seek another one? This cost me $80 USD.
That makes sense.
That's some scratch.
It is,
folks. I don't know if I would seek another one of this in particular. I would try to get that money towards another estate release.
I'd be hard pressed not to. If I wanted to spend almost $100 on a tequila, this is one I would buy, because it's not just low quality tequila. Like,
okay,
they fixed low quality tequila. Turns out doable. And it's not like Patron's low quality tequila is bad tequila. It's not Jose Cuervo. It's not Montezuma. Like, this is really good. I really like sherry finished scotch, though, so I'm being a bit of a homer. Tune it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, folks, an interesting exploration into this bottle.
Really good.
As I'm known to say around here. All that being said, thank you for joining us here for this extra special añejo review of Patron Sherry Cask Tequila. I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E., the Patron himself. You can find me, of course, at K.O.E Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. I am signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner. God bless every last one of you. Hope to see you right back here. Tony G, take it away.
And don't call me Sherry. Yes, thank you for joining us for this patron saint of sherry casking. I am Tony G. Unique review here. Really good. Surprised the hell out of me. If you get a chance to try it, try it. Thanks for joining. That was not at all what I expected.
Nope.